anthem.
I have a question to ask of you. Will you join me in my ladies' anthem?
You guys are going to be creating a song. Then the final grand finale is going to be the performance at Carnival in Puerto Rico.
The ladies have some concerns because they don't want to go through some of the things they went through in the past.
I wanted to talk to you guys because we're going through a divorce.
It's super tough to discuss this with my children. There go that lump in my throat.
So give me two. Right.
Okay. The fact that they're not looking at me is a little disheartening because a lot is said with body language.
Ready for the spotlight, that's the reason I'm still here. The ups, the downs, the laughs, the tears. Time for me to face my fears. Thought I told you once before, but now I'll say it loud and clear. It's my story, I'm sticking to it. It's my life and it's my year. I believe in me, in me, in me, in me. All that I can be. I'ma see my...
Okay, so what happened? I was in the studio and I was completely, like, mortified.
Today, Shirley and I will discuss what happened in the studio the other day with my ladies' anthem.
To me, it came out of left field. I was shocked.
If we go into writing, then we
No,
have...
what I'm saying is I've never sang backup on a record before.
If I were on the other side,
What
I
would you
would
have
have
done?
worked really hard to make them comfortable. I would have smiled. No matter what, it's all right. So I didn't get that because I would have sang for them. I would absolutely sing for any of the three of them, all three of them at once, separately, together, as a duet, as anything. I love to sing. I mean, I've sang background with Patti LaBelle and Stevie Wonder and Shaka Khan. And, I mean, before Michael Jackson passed, I was singing with him. I wanted to sing with him.
I think that comes from experience. And even though you were humble from the beginning, being able to last for 20 years, and I'm no disrespect to them, but 20 years is a long time. So I will get behind you and I will sing doo-wop.
I think all of us have egos to deal with, I think, in this industry, but you learn who people are.
I called all the managers.
Yeah.
I sent emails to everybody saying, this is a simple 3-line release. I need you to sign it, basically saying that I'm giving you my permission to use my voice on Shantae's song, I Know, right? And I have yet to get a yes response from anybody. And so we're going to run into a deadline, and we got to make a decision about where we go from here because we have to reach the date.
This small glitch is becoming a big problem. Our strategies are dependent upon timing, and waiting for other people is not a part of that. So we got to hurry up, figure it out, and execute now.
How long do you want to wait for their response? We need to make some decisions in the next 24, 48 hours.
Talk about. So I'm like, what's going on, girl?
You know, I just want to talk. Because me and you, we talk really well. You get me?
Yes, I do.
My little issue. I got issues.
We all got issues.
I met with Tony Cornelius. That's Don Cornelius' son.
Yes. Don Cornelius was a legend, and all of us were heartbroken when we heard the news of his suicide.
You know, he has a foundation. He's teaching me, like, how to set up my own.
Good.
Speaking about suicide was really hard for me. And when I did the PSA for Tony Cornelius, I really broke down. Do you really know the face of suicide?
I'm sorry, hold on.
I was thinking, you know, the support group asked me to come and talk about suicide prevention. And I was thinking that you could come with me. That would really be cool. So I'm really nervous about speaking with the support group because I really don't want to break down. I mean, I know you never tried to kill yourself, but the point is that
I think everybody's come to that road.
Have you ever thought about it?
Yeah, years ago.
Really?
My love for my kids just...
I did it for you?
There was a time in my life where it was very dark years ago, and I had thoughts as well. And I think a lot of people can actually relate to that, but they don't talk about it. So anything I can do to be there for her would make a difference. Well, I'll support you while you're supporting the support group.
Thank you. Now that I have Claudette with me, I feel much better, and I think I can do this. I hope.
I think you're gonna like this spot too.
Yeah, Leila is taking me to a really cool spot, and we're picking out stuff for her crib and some stuff for me at the studio.
Oh my goodness. This is like perfect for vegetarian people like yourself. Chrisette and I have shared many stages together, toured, and we both do soul music, if you will. But as much as we're alike, we're very, very different. It's like country mouse and city mouse. She likes vegetarian food. I like meatitarian food. So you feeling everybody? You feeling comfortable?
It's a little bit strange.
Yeah?
Because it's 6 of us. Working with 6 girls on this Puerto Rico project is beginning to worry me because it seems like the girls are carrying a lot of baggage from what happened with the Divas. And now with all the tension that's been added to the mix from Shantae's Ladies Anthem, I feel like there's a lot of stuff us girls need to discuss. I think we all been through something.
Yeah.
And I think we need to have a conversation. Maybe we could have a coming to Jesus. Do you know what I mean? As opposed to us all making believe everything's okay, so that we could like kind of squash all of our feelings about the past. Maybe we could have like just a talk.
Y'all really want to like have a meeting about this?
I think we should.
Oh Lord, now y'all doing the most.
Well, you know, I'm an intervention queen.
We need intervention for what? To make a song?
Because everybody's hurting about something.
Hurting about what?
And you can't, yeah, well, about past experiences.
Listen. Can we just make some music? I don't want to get my life fixed right now. I just want to make some music. But whatever, you know. I've been through some stuff to make your head spin around.
Mine's me too.
But it's in the past. It's 2014 right now.
Well, at Claudette's house, half of the conversation was about what people have been
Because
through.
we just don't want to go through some of the things again.
Before we even start, I just want you guys to know that there's nothing but good energy for this. Like, this is who I am.
But y'all know what happened last time. Remember last time we went somewhere and we got there and we were like, where they at?
I just think some of us need a hug from each other.
Well, then hug them and then move on and let's make this song. Like, listen, Chrisette is going on and on, blah, blah, blah. Like, for real, like, life too short. Ain't got time for this. This is silly.
You think we should just kind of like not even think about what we've been through?
No, it's not about not thinking about it. But if y'all want to sit down and have a kumbaya therapeutic Ayanna Vanzet Oprah Winfrey moment, like, but can we also rap this doggone song?
Well, you asked me what I feel about the girls, and that's what I feel.
Coming up on R&B Divas.
This does not come anywhere close to a proper written agreement. I'm going to assume that she meant no disrespect here, but
I feel disrespected.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe we could go hang out with one of my therapist friends.
Oh, what the? This is what I'm talking about. She always want to call Dr. Phil Ayala.
Hey, lady.
Hey, how you doing, pretty girl?
I'm good. Come give me a hug, please. I want to speak to Michelle because I know what it feels like to be a broken woman. And sometimes you need your girls to pull you to your next level. You understand that I'm new here and kind of like spending a little bit of quality time with everybody, but I haven't gotten to spend any quality time with you, so I'm really happy that you came and like just to eat breakfast with me.
I was like feeling left out, so thank you.
Are you kidding? Right off the bat, Michelle thanks me for inviting her out because she told me she felt a little left out. See, Leila, this talk needed to happen. My mother was a psychologist. My father was a sociologist. And there was jars of Ritalin all over the house.
You just messed up. Go ahead.
So you talking to somebody who ain't nothing you say at all.
Can shock you. But I said something that did.
You said something that made me say, does she want to talk about that? I remember you saying something like, nobody loves me. And I was like, why is she saying that? And then you said, my kids don't love me. And I'm like, why is she saying that?
I have a beautiful life, wonderful, all on the outside.
Yeah.
But nobody ever asks to think what's really going on the inside. It's hard for me to love myself because I'm not really sure what love is. But it bothered her, and I appreciate her for that.
When you said nobody loves me, I used to say that all the time.
You did?
I did, girl. Like, a lot of mistakes I made. And we don't have to go into detail, but I've been in abusive relationships. I've been smacked, you know.
That is amazing to me. She does not look like a chick that takes no mess. I'm sorry. I was very shocked.
It came to the point where I felt like I did something wrong, you know, when really he did something wrong. And because I was so upset with the situation, I didn't want to deal with it. So instead of judging him, I judged myself. I know what it's like to be bruised, to be battered, to be hit, to be in a violent relationship, to be spit on, to be verbally abused. And I need her to know that she's not alone in that experience. Obviously, the cornball talker person.
You're not a cornball talker.
Well, I think it'd be cool if we all, like, hung out together, maybe. So maybe we could, like, go on a walk or a hike or something together. Yeah?
I'm a tomboy girl, absolutely.
Okay, we can get a little bit dirty.
A little bit dirty.
A lot of it dirty? Like no makeup dirty?
I'll come with no makeup.
Okay.
You'll be like, where's my shirt?
Hi.
How you doing? Jairus.
Hey.
How you doing?
All right. Take these damn shades off or I give a tease. Nah. So today I'm meeting with the composers, J-Mo and Keenan, Grammy nominated. Oh yeah, baby. Main purpose for being here is because I need some production. For the past, I would say 6 years, I've only solely been working with my soon-to-be ex-husband. He was my music director, my manager, my producer, everything. Professionally, it is kind of hard being out here alone. I'm so used to Philip being like right there at everything I do, to the point that now that I have to do everything alone, it's kind of scary. I have a song that I wrote with my soon-to-be ex like 2-3 years ago. But I'm like gonna kind of like take his part off. Not That Into You is a song that we wrote together, Philip and I, saying that, you know, sometimes you just wake up and you're like, you cool, but I'm not in love with you. Stuff I did with Fab, stuff I did with Missy, I was always that ride or die chick. But now I'm going through a divorce in front of everyone's eyes. So I want to talk about it. I want to be transparent. This song has like so much new meaning to me because we are going through our divorce. I want almost like a church meets R&B. I just want that balance.
I got a couple joints for you. Okay. Tell me what you think. Which one you like?
Because I see it look like you got 100 tracks. Okay, I got like some of it because I'm taking off the part that he wrote. What key is that?
E minor.
That's my key. So J-Mo plays a record and immediately my spirit becomes alive. This is gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. Just not that into you. I'm gonna finish it all up, but
that's crazy.
That's what I like. That's what I like. That's it right there.
That's it there.
Real churchy and just ratchet and just righteous. Because Philip used to do everything, I used to think I was gonna concept it, but he used to really do it. Now that I have to do it, it's really making me feel good. I feel like I'm a boss again. Just feel good and just a great record. Because this will have to be my single, because this is going to be my defining moment.
Girls, are my wings straight?
Yes,
girl, your wings are straight. Can't fly right if they ain't straight, girl.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's some wings. Chrisette has on wings.
The wings are something else. I'm trying to be focused, but they...
I can't, I just, you know, life gets so serious sometimes. I just do silly stuff sometimes just to, like, shake it up.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And wings just remind me of being a flower child.
I mean, I figured we hiking to the top of the mountain, and in case she decided to fly off, she had the wings to fly. I don't listen.
I'm really, really happy you guys came in. I just wanted everybody to like kind of come outside and see the wide open. It'd be nice to sort of like let go of whatever like nervousness we might have about anything regarding the Puerto Rico trip.
So obviously the Divas has done a lot of damage and the girls are still holding on to that. I wasn't a part of that. I'd like to get that out of the way, clear the air, call Kelly if we need to, but it needs to end.
I think that people are still maybe stuck a little bit in what they've experienced in their past experiences, things that they've gone through in life in general.
It's not that we're stuck on the past, it's just trying to make sure we take the right steps so that it doesn't repeat itself.
Also, you want to make sure that everything is discussed, because like the other night, what happened with you and Shantae, that situation, like you don't want to have...
What happened with her?
Long story short, me, Mo, and Lila get to the studio, and I'm singing backup. I don't have a problem helping with vocal arrangements. You know what I'm saying? But if it says featuring Lila, featuring Lil Mo, featuring Chrisette, then I would imagine that we have singing parts.
The subject of Shantae's song comes up. I think they went to the studio or something and there were some issues. I don't know anything about this, but it doesn't seem like things went well.
Shantae said one thing. When we got to the studio, it was slightly altered. For the sake of keeping the peace in the situation, like, let's just do the song and call it a day. Like, it wasn't exactly what we thought it was going to be, but, like, it doesn't affect me one way or the other.
We can either cry about it, kumbaya, which I really don't feel like doing, or we can make some lemonade out of these lemons and keep it pushing.
Now that we got that off of our chest, I was thinking maybe we could go hang out with one of my therapist friends.
Oh, what the? This is what I'm talking about. She always want to call Dr. Phil or Ayala. Don't nobody want to do all that. We just want to make some music. Wait a minute. What is the therapy for?
This conversation is very uncomfortable. They just going at it. And I'm like, what's going on?
Coming up on R&B Divas.
I feel awful, like, not participating.
What does a Shantae Moore feature mean on Chrisette Michelle's 5th album?
For me, I really wanted to go to Puerto Rico. But I'm kind of sitting here like, because the energy ain't right, let's not do it at all.
What is the therapy for? This was enough therapy up on the mountain. We took it to the mountaintop.
I know, but sometimes there's other pieces that we leave.
I proposed to the girls that we go to therapy. Lila, in her way, was very against the idea. God forbid we say the word therapy.
I'm thinking that it'd be dope for us to kind of come together and talk about our issues, you know what I'm saying? And maybe and get another insight on it.
I'm with it.
Yeah. And it don't have to be like like chanting or nothing, just a chat.
I don't see anything wrong with therapy. If it's helpful to this whole situation, then I'm all for it.
I'm just saying, in this setting, I didn't think like it was really necessary because I thought we was just here to make some doggone music.
Well, look how much frustration went into making the doggone music.
Well, that's because there wasn't no good communication in the
maybe
beginning.
we need to learn how to communicate.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Maybe all of us need to be there.
Well, true.
Stress. I've been stressing. I've been stressing a little bit.
You gonna go?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not going to cry.
I feel you.
I'll cry for everybody.
Okay, good.
I'll do all the crying.
Okay.
I wouldn't go to therapy. I'm a team player. Just a buzz, like for real.
Hey.
Brother Rose.
There she is. What's up, darling?
What's going on?
Finally got you to Venice.
Yeah, man.
How are you?
It's nice out here. I'm coming to Venice to meet with my attorney. We got to talk about the paperwork that we all received after the session with Shantae.
So I did receive this email from Shantae's manager, Cheryl. It reads, and I quote, "Hi, ladies."
Oh, no.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your participation on Shantae Moore's bonus track. We must, here we go. Must is spelled mush.
Oh, no,
M-U-S-H.
I can't take it.
We mush have written permission to use your vocals. This is simple and informal, but please sign if you understand that there is no fee involved. and there's a spot for you to sign and a date. So where do I start? Needless to say, this does not come anywhere close to a proper written agreement. I'm going to assume that she meant no disrespect here, but believe it or...
I feel disrespected.
Okay.
Misspelled words, no letterhead. It really looked unprofessional. It's a lot less than what I expected from a woman of Shantae Moore's caliber. The fact that I wrote on it, is there even a budget for writers?
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, and they're certainly not offering in the proposed agreement any kind of fee. So in lieu of a fee, right, then she'll appear on yours.
Yeah.
But with the utmost respect to her, what does a Shantae Moore feature mean on Chrisette Michelle's 5th album?
This is a very tough decision. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I don't want to jeopardize my success either. I feel awful, like, not participating.
Right.
And you don't want to just be like, oh, no, I'd rather not. You know, I don't want to look snooty.
Of course. And hence the good cop, bad cop dynamic. I'll vet it, see what's what, and then I'll take it back to you for an informed decision.
Okay.
Coming up on R&B Divas, I just weed out it. When I smell it, if it stank, that's what it is. I call a spade a spade. It's a funky piece of bull.
Having my song that I asked you to sing with, the way it turned out, it was extremely uncomfortable.
I be trying to act like a gypsy.
That's awesome, though, because you're eccentric and that just puts it in perspective.
Is that what I am, eccentric?
Absolutely. You don't think so?
I do. It's just always strange when people tell me.
I love when people say that to me because
it works. It means you're a little bit different.
A little bit, a lot of bit.
A lot of bit.
A lot of bit.
A whole bunch of bit.
Oh, yeah. It's a whole little lot of bit.
You are too funny.
This is gonna hurt me more than it hurts you.
One more time. Because I just got to figure out which part I'm going to do. Because it's, wait.
That's right, but make sure you know the pain. Make sure you got that pain in your voice, you know, when you sing this part. You feel me? Extra pain.
Like
extra out.
Like the Michael Jackson?
Like the Michael Jackson type, you feel me?
Okay.
You already know what it is.
Okay.
So today, I'm going to be recording a song called Not That Into You. All that I'm going through, the divorce and everything, I'm like, yo, really emotionally attached to this song. And I just hope that everyone that hears it can feel it and be blessed by it.
Just not that into you. I can't do this no more.
One more time, just a more. Well, praise the Lord.
Hey, hair! Hey, boobs! That's the new group, Hair and Boobs. I love y'all. Oh, shit, Hair and Boobs. Usually when I'm recording, it's me, the producers, and the engineer. But today, Claudette and Leela stopped by just for moral support, because I know my girls got my back.
Mo.
Yep.
When you told him you would never leave him, put yourself in that place. So go from the soft face to the angry face.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm pushing Mo to sing her heart out right now. If she lets her emotions out, the song will come to life and it will help her move on.
Even though it's killing me, I really don't want to leave. Though I want to believe, I really, really know me.
Run on. Yes. Run on. Yes.
As I'm singing, the liberation that I'm feeling, getting, and just totally here for is amazing.
Great job, Mo. Come on out. All right, ladies.
All right.
Nice to meet you, too.
Good night.
Hey, ladies.
Hey, ladies. Like you feeling free. Are you feeling free right now?
I feel more than free. You know, I'm used to, for the past 6 to 7 years, all I've been working with is Philip.
Right.
When I
Wait a minute, so he wouldn't let you work outside? Ike Turner, take
It's almost worse than Ike. But me being a wife is just like, all right, well, I won't work for nobody else. And now it's time for me to say, yo, that. Like, that's the point I'm at. It's just like, this is a cleansing process for me.
Yeah.
And it's visibly noticeable through my skin and through my voice.
I know what you mean.
Because you kind of got rid of that dead weight.
Ooh. And that weight wasn't ready to be dead.
So I'm feeling real free right now. I purged. It's no more looking back. No more. I left it on the track. Come on, girl.
Somebody say amen. I think we need to lay some hands. Hello. She is done with him.
How's everybody feeling?
I actually feel a little under the weather, but I'm okay.
Today, we're going to therapy. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to come out.
I'm going to admit something. I'm nervous.
Oh, no.
You know what?
I
know, and I wasn't planning on being nervous. I had big plans.
Now we're in this therapy session. I'm not sure where Shantae is. I know Mo is recording, but perhaps Shantae just doesn't really want to be around us right now because of everything that's been going on with the ladies' anthem. I don't know, but she's not here today, so.
Okay, so who wants to start? Tell me why you're here today.
I guess I'll just start by saying we're all in the music industry. It's a large part of most of our lives. We were recently given an opportunity to come to Puerto Rico, create a song together. We go into studio sessions, we go into meetings, we go into writing sessions, but we never sit down and just talk. I am petrified about how Layla is going to respond, but I just need her to have an open mind.
I was being a team player for the sake of the moment, but I'm into like what's genuine and real. In other words, I don't want to just do stuff, oh, we're in this situation, let's kumbaya, and then when it's over, don't nobody call nobody. Like, that's fake to me.
Have
like,
you had experiences like that?
Absolutely, that's what this business is. So I'm saying, like, I'm not into that. I like everybody's personality so far, so it hasn't been something where, no disrespect, I feel like we need to come and see a therapist.
Lila's been very clear that she doesn't necessarily agree with my ideas on how to cope with situations. I don't mind agreeing to disagree, but I'm beginning to feel like she's a little bit disrespectful.
You know, because I'm just numb to the bull. You know what I mean? And I just weed out it. When I smell it, if it stank, that's what it is. We'll call a spade a spade. It's a funky piece of bull.
I just feel like you're referring to me as that.
All of a sudden, it's like, and I'm like, come again?
I don't create moments to be fake. If you don't respect, my idea, you can say, you know, Chris, that's not for me.
I told you, I was like, I don't feel like we necessarily need a Dr. Phil, Ian Levine, but I will go and support. So if you ask me to do something, I'm going to do it. Do I necessarily feel like we always need it? No. And I'm saying a situation like this is great when it's genuine. It's
so why can't it be genuine?
I'm not saying it can't be. I'm not
but I just feel like
we're
starting off on a negative tip.
No, we having therapy. Negative, positive, whatever you want to call it.
I'm getting a little nervous. I just hope everybody can get along, man. I really do. But Lila and Chrisette are really going at it.
I don't believe in faking any way, sense, or form. That's some bull swanky.
Coming up on R&B Divas.
So tonight, I'm going to talk to the support group.
It takes a lot of courage to do this. I'm watching Michelle grow more and more nervous.
We having therapy. Negative, positive, whatever you want to call it. That's some bull swanky. I don't know about the rest of the ladies, but I don't read that much into things. I told y'all from day one, I don't do bougie, petty stuff, people, none of that. Okay.
Lila, she no therapy. But I think we need therapy because some of us are holding on to something that happened in the past. You know, holding on to the diva laws and how that whole situation played out. And now we're bringing two new people in and trying to intertwine them in something that they had nothing to do with and making them feel comfortable. A while back, we did have an issue where there was disagreement, so I just don't want that to happen again.
Is everyone aware of the disagreement she's referring to?
That's the thing. It seems like everybody's afraid to say Kelly Price. Just say her name, get it off your chest, deal with it, and we can move on. Listen, Kelly's not watching. She's booked. I can't work.
Right. Okay.
In that environment. I don't, Lila might be different from me. She might be able to work where people are not keeping it 100. Okay. I don't even have the capacity.
Because I just deal with people accordingly. When you show me who you are, that's what I deal with.
I'm just saying you're not going to get no contributions from Chris when everybody's afraid to say what they really think. Now, I wish that all the girls were here. Where's Shantae? I think she should be here with us right now. I know Little Mo's recording, but I think Shantae's been avoiding us since what happened with the Ladies' Anthem.
And when your whole team is here,
How do you feel?
Fine.
We don't know. They're not here.
I love when my whole
How do we know? They're not here, so we can't speak for them.
My main issue at this point is we need Shantae in the room because everybody's scared to talk about what they really think.
2 people are missing. So you are going to have some homework. You're going to meet with the ladies. You're going to call them together. You're going to talk about what some of the issues are. You're going to try to put them all on the table. If it's working, let it work. If it doesn't work, you go to the next step. Sometimes you still have to talk about the pink elephant in the room.
Sometimes things ain't an elephant. Sometimes it's just a doggone roach and you just need to stomp it and keep it pushing.
Pink elephants, roaches, issues, whatever. Put them all out on the table, I guess. Here we go.
You ready? Sit there for a second.
Yeah. So tonight I'm going to talk to the support group, but I'm really nervous.
How you feeling? It's going to be all right. You want to pray?
Yeah.
Okay. Dear Lord, Father, thank you for blessing us with this opportunity, Lord, and
Oh, it means so much that Claudette really actually came.
in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do this. Come on.
Let's go. She really made me feel like I could do this. Yes.
Hello, everybody, and I'm Teresa, and I'm the president of this support group. We'll all talk about our mood disorders and share experiences, personal feelings, information, and strategies for living successfully with these illnesses.
I'm watching Michelle grow more and more nervous as it gets closer to the time for her to speak.
In my dark days, every single day of my life, I went to bed hoping that I wouldn't wake up in the morning.
So I'm sitting there, and it's almost my turn to go up. They're going to call me up to speak at this group. I am so nervous. I'm shaking like a leaf, but I just have to get up there and do it.
So at this time, I'd like to introduce Michelle.
Thank you. This is my first time speaking to a group who I feel like I have something in common with.
Coming up on R&B Divas. This is my first time talking to Shantae since the ladies' anthem, so I can understand if there will be a little bit of tension.
How y'all feel about it now, having 6 people? Do you guys good? You guys good with that?
At this moment, I feel disconnected.
I really want to go to Puerto Rico, but let's not do it at all.
So at this time, I'd like to introduce Michelle.
I'm not sure what to say. I'm extremely nervous. I'm shaking like a leaf. This is my first time speaking to a group who I feel like I have something in common with. It's not easy. I went through the whole journey of not wanting to be here, but I'm learning that life has to go on because we have people here who we need to take care of, who love us. Does anyone have any questions?
Everyone thinks that, when you got hit records out, you're on tour, you're on magazines, that how could you possibly be depressed?
Because the expectation of us is so high. We're put in what is called a Cinderella syndrome. So they put us on a pedestal that maybe you can't live up to. I like to sing, but there has to have an image that comes with it. That's hard. I am Michelle, the person that's supposed to have everything. How could you be like me? And I thought, I am, so here we are. Okay.
Yeah, have you shared your situation with people you work with? And if so, how are they taking it?
I just started talking about it, and it feels really good. And you guys laugh, because I laughed. I thought I was going to come in here, and you guys were going to be crying. I was going, oh, my God, Claudette. Look at them. They just going to be just crying. And she was like, no, everything is okay. See, it's getting better already, huh? Can't you guys feel me? I am so happy that I came here, and everybody should just come on out the closet and stop hiding, because we all go through it, and everything is not roses, and nobody's perfect. We need each other. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys again. Just don't show up at Thanksgiving.
Hey, y'all. What up, dog? Oh, I like this.
Thank you.
The therapist suggests that we all get together and lay all of our concerns out on the table. This is my first time talking to Shantae since our conversation about the ladies' anthem, so I can understand if there will be a little bit of tension in the room.
I have cold, so I'm just doing
Well,
it.
you're snatched.
Well, I'm trying to keep up with y'all. Shoot.
So, we all went to the therapy session like a little while ago. Not all of us, but me, you, Leila, and Claudette. Because I just thought we should all go and get stuff off our chest, whatever.
And I was basically saying that, like, I came from a different school of, we don't necessarily come to see therapists like you. Like, we pray about it, we let it go, and we done with it.
But if you don't talk about something, then there's always going to be what we talked about, a pink elephant in a room. And I think what it made us all realize is, if you can identify what it is that's a situation, then it can be talked about. I'll give you an example. When we first got into our first writing session and into our first meetings about the Puerto Rico project, I felt like there was a little bit of apprehension about committing to something with another group of women. It seemed like that was something that caused tension.
Well, there's a few things. At this moment with Leila, Chrisette, and Little Mo, I feel disconnected. This might be a good time to talk about what I felt in the ladies' anthem session, because we haven't had a chance to really talk about it.
I hate talking about pink elephants or whatever the gods are. Whatever. I really, I have to state the truth. This opportunity to do the music together has been a little more difficult for me, I think, because when we were doing the Divalogs, a lot of that focus, the negative focus, was between Kelly and myself. That made me apprehensive to be involved in this circle. So far, I have not enjoyed myself. I will tell you that I am uncomfortable, and I pull back because I have to.
What makes you uncomfortable?
Yes. Having my song that I ask you and Leila and Lil Mo to sing with, the way it turned out, it was extremely uncomfortable. It was supposed to be fun, light, and airy, and it was heavy, dark, and emotionally stressful.
We thought we were coming to be creative.
And that's what you were saying about the
Yes, so when
feature.
we got there, it wasn't a creative thing. It was, can you sing this part? Which I felt like I didn't have a contribution to. I called my lawyer to make sure that everything could be squared away the way it needed to, because unbeknownst to me, there was a contract sent out at the end, and I didn't want to mess nothing up.
I got it too. It was told, can you sign it ASAP? And I sent it to my people, and they said, first of all, it didn't have no letterhead. I gagged.
I thought other conversations had already been had before that moment. So it hit me like a ton of bricks.
Stop pointing the finger on everybody else. You can't blame it on nobody else. Your management said that.
And I kept trying to apologize or to make things better.
And you did, and I don't know if you knew that you were being heard.
A lot of it was, everything is cool, but everybody's face went this direction. And since then, I haven't had a lot of eye
but
contact.
I didn't put my head down.
Not be down like as in this.
I made sure to look you directly in the eye. I made sure to say, is everything okay? I made sure to do that. So if you had a moment where you felt like I wasn't being 100, I wish you would have told me.
It's not that you weren't being 100. I don't know if you all are uncomfortable or if you're comfortable with what we did or you're not. I don't know what you all have decided. I haven't heard anything.
I just got that contract, but I wasn't signing it. Like, I need to hear the mix first.
We will get a mix of some kind. I just didn't want to spend time on it if it was something that nobody wanted to be involved in.
Shantae has quite a few elephants to address. And she's got a very small frame. To fit all those elephants in her very small frame had to be very painful.
I have had enough of all the, got Timberlands, I don't have Timberlands. They out for you, they ain't out for you.
What, that's just like when you get into a new, I'm sorry, when you get into a new relationship and you bring all that daggone baggage, don't nobody care about what you went through in your last relationship.
So where we at for real though? For real though?
Right,
how y'all felt about last time we did Divas? How y'all feel about it now having 6 people? So you guys good? You guys good with that?
All these emotions are not emotions. I don't, listen, this kind of bull, it makes it uncomfortable because now the vibe is kind of twisted.
I wasn't here with y'all last year. For me, I really wanted to go to Puerto Rico. But I'm kind of sitting here like, because the energy ain't right, let's not do it at all.
I don't know about the rest of the ladies, but I'm done with it. All these pink elephants, I'm done.
Next on R&B Divas. When I work with people, it's always on a friendship tip.
This is work, and it's work first. This is not about friends.
That's some disrespectful. Would you be cool if I set you up with a matchmaker?
I learned a little about you on the internet.
Oh my God.
Shantae, she do this thing I don't agree with. Dad, I'm at my limit. I can't play this game no more.
I'm glad, because it's not a mystery that there's shade.
It's beyond shade.